Hello and welcome to the quick review of episode 5. So all the things I said in the previous videos about the animation, music, voice acting, coloring, pacing, all of those things still stand strong, still beautiful all across the board, amazing. As for the episode itself though, I mean, I said in the previous episode that I don't know if there is an overarching plot, if it is leading somewhere, or if this is just bunch of stories that are loosely connected with each other. And I do think that there is an overarching plot. I do think that we are going somewhere. I may be wrong, but I do think that we are going somewhere, and that is the core of corruption. I think that this because from all the previous episodes we've been seeing different areas of this big administration world and how it got corrupted, how people at power highly placed there are getting corrupted, and all how the corruption is spreading all across it all. And I think that we may be getting deeper and deeper into it from different places, different areas, and in result we are going to be led to the center of corruption. I don't know if that's the case. Maybe this will be just still some loosely connected stories. This could also be the case, but still, I think this could be the way it goes. Also, I do think that this series is tremendously amazing in terms of hitting the emotional spots and the emotional parts hitting right in the guts. And it did this episode with. I mean, it started earlier in half of the episode, I suppose, with the scene of Barto grieving and going through a loss of a new comrade that he was the reason for joining or training him. And then at the end of the episode, I thought that the scene with Major and Apeface talking will be the final of the episode, potentially just tightly wrapping it up, or maybe there will be one more. Teasing the next episode, there was one more scene that was Major and Barto confronting the family, and those flowers that have been later squished, stepped on, smashed under the foot, and the faces of the family. It was heart-wrenching. It was tough to watch. It was very emotional, and it took me quite. I mean, I'm not saying that wasn't predictable, but it did took me out of nowhere. It did took me by the surprise, and it hit quite strong. And I'm looking forward to what this show will be in the next episodes. I'm looking forward to the final, as I think the final may be very strong, very heavy hitting. I'm wondering whether the final will be just a normal story like those are, or it will be something big, something huge, some big revelations, big stakes, very emotional. I'm looking for like an upscale in terms of emotions rather than specifically upscale in terms of like what they are dealing with on what can be affected by it, like the stakes of a city or the stakes of the country rather than more emotional stakes, upscale in this area. And yeah, also I am loving the spider bots. I think the spider bots have become one of my favorite things in the whole show. They are very entertaining, and I'm wondering whether there will be just more of a cool, somewhat useful comedic relief, or will they have something way more going on for them in the end? Because I think it is teased, but it could be teased in a more. It is teased in a still a bit comedic way, so I don't know where it is going. Like all of the thing with conquering humans and consciousness and being sentient and just the will of their own. And here right now in this episode, where the little spider connected to the big spider, I don't know what the fuck was going on, but it seemed like it was it was about something. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what it will be, and yeah, whether the final will be just a final episode or will it be about the center, the core of corruption. We'll see about that. Bye.